1. Let's go. Salam sejahtera and welcome to JomUnited. We are a Malaysian Manchester United fan channel. Yes, dengan bangganya Buatan, Malaysia. Okay, fellow Manchester United fans, fellow JomUnited viewers, all right, this is our final game for the year 2022 and also the final live episode of JomUnited for 2022. All right, so joining us today, hopefully the rest of the guys will be joining in also lah. But joining us today, we have our usual Doc, Jai, and Raj. Okay, so guys, I know you guys want to wrap up a bit faster so that you can go and do your countdown stuff and whatnot. All right, so we are going to start with Doc. Man of the match performance, all right, by David De Gea. All right, so what's your take on David De Gea's performance and also the overall performance of the team today?
I don't know if you can see my shirt or not.
I don't know.
This is the man of the match, dude. Anyway, yeah, I thought.
Bro, the one in the right corner is Maguire, right?
I think it wasn't a great performance. Lucky but very important 3 points lah. Right? Especially going to the new year, coming back from the World Cup. We now moved on with 2 league wins in a row. Crucially against the mid-table teams. But it was very touch and go there lah. I mean, again, to be honest, I don't think we created that many chances up front, and that is a bit worrying. But the good thing is he kept it tight at the back. And again, thankful to both Marcus Rashford for a winning goal and De Gea for those 2 saves. 2 key saves.
Okay, speaking about Marcus Rashford, Raj, I know that he's on form right now, but are you worried about our front three? Because for me personally, right, yes, I'm a Martial fan. He didn't do well today, all right? Definitely he didn't do well, had a bad game today. But, it has been quite a while, right, since each all our front three has been firing at the same time. Right now, it's either one. Like last season, it was Ronaldo. The rest wasn't really doing much. This time around, it seems like Rashford is the one carrying the team and whatnot. So, are you worried with our current situation and also, approaching the January window with rumors that we are not going to sign any other players and whatnot? Are you worried?
Before I proceed any further, I think on behalf of every one of us from JomUnited, let's pay honor and homage to the great Pele, arguably the greatest of all time, always living in our memories. So may his soul rest in peace. That's number one. Secondly, regarding your question, Dom, I think the last time we had strikers firing in all cylinders was when you had Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, and Anthony Martial. All 3 of them are firing. And then all of a sudden, the scoring burden fell solely on Bruno Fernandes. And then slowly it shifted to Ronaldo. And then now it's slowly shifting to Rashford. So it is very, very worrying. And I do believe that we desperately need a striker or a forward player at the very least. Our forward line is not enough. If one of those front few players, if 1 or 2 of them pick up additional injuries, we are just staffed up front. And our games are 2 to 3 days once. We are playing every 3 days once. So fitness will be an issue as well. So we really need to invest in the January transfer window. I don't know what. I mean, granted, the Glazers are all about selling the club after milking us for years. But it is very, very worrying, if you ask me. Rashford is in the form of his life after a long time, which is good, but it's not enough. I think Anthony has been found out. Martial is a bit hot and cold as usual. It's nothing that's surprising. But the rest, I think it's either you need to. The problem is you cannot rely on youth. I mean, what happened when we relied on Garnacho today? Garnacho clearly looked like he needs time to adapt to the game. It's too much of a pressure. So we desperately need forward players in the January window more than anything else.
Okay. I think sorry, Dom, just to add on to what Raj says, it's not just about if they get injured. I think at the moment, what you see, a lot of them are not really firing to full potential, right?
Correct.
Garnacho is a bit off. Anthony is a bit off, and you don't have a plan B. There's nobody who can actually come in and change things. So I guess even if it's taking João Felix on loan, you might want to consider that, just to to shuffle up your front line.
Yeah, what we can actually see, when we are talking about the subs that Eric Ten Hag actually made, there's not much you can actually change in our forward three. Bringing Elanga in, just for his
Who is
pace.
clearly off. Elanga is
Yeah,
clearly off.
it's clearly not part of the plan. I would say the long term plan. Edwin Gomba, if only we had a great goal scorer to convert all those chances. Dah pergi Saudi lah, Okay, dah pergi Saudi lah. Okay, Jai, nak tanya, okay, pendapat you tentang Eric Ten Hag, okay, bagaimana dia boleh, how to say, memberi peluang dan of course menukar players seperti yang kita memang fikir dah out of the game nak jual ke apa, kita boleh tengok performance yang mantap daripada Aaron Wan-Bissaka, dan selain daripada itu Fred juga, cara dia main sekarang, maybe Eric Ten Hag tahu menggunakan ciri-ciri how to say, kebaikan Fred tu. So apa pendapat you?
Sekarang ni memang kalau ikutkan kita boleh nampak peningkatan dua game Northern Forest dengan game yang game hari ini. Dia punya performance boost daripada semua agensi, kita punya position, dan kita boleh nampak Aaron Wan-Bissaka menunjukkan satu potensi yang dia boleh mencabar tempat Dalot, tetapi dia belum boleh pergi lagi sebab dia kena konsisten. Yang paling mustahak dia kena konsisten apa yang dia buat sekarang. Dengan kita boleh nampak Luke Shaw bermain di tengah bersama dengan Varane, kita boleh nampak dia punya performance. Sebab sekarang ni, yes, kita memang memerlukan striker, sebab kita, walaupun kita nampak tadi first game dengan first half dan second half kita ada buat attacking dan penyudah kita agak kurang kat situ. Tetapi for me, for the game, positive vibe yang ada dekat dalam game hari ni ialah memang kita nampak potensi daripada Aaron Wan-Bissaka, dan kita boleh nampak Luke Shaw punya cara permainan dan game overall itu yang paling mustahak. So dengan adanya skuad yang sangat kecil, dengan adanya kena ada kebijaksanaan daripada Eric Ten Hag sendiri untuk mengorganisasikan few position yang ada dekat luar dengan ada yang dekat dalam. So for me, yang paling mustahak game kita, ada banyak benda yang positif kita boleh nampak walaupun kita menang tipis.
Okay, people are forgetting Jadon Sancho. He will be back stronger. Hopefully soon. I think he's already back in Manchester already. So hopefully maybe you can see him in next weekend's FA Cup game lah, at least an appearance for him lah. Right, Justin mentioned, pray for Marcel to turn into Marcel into 2023. Hey, you're the vice president, okay, you cannot lompat. Now we banned from Qatar already. You cannot already. Once you say you are the vice president, you're stuck for life, bro. Okay, Brian Lee, I rather kena langgar than have langgar on the pitch. These guys. Okay, admin, Dom, how? We still want to sell Rashford, how? Of course not lah. We already sell one of our main players. Not sell one of the main players lah. Unfortunately terminated already. So we are lacking lah depth, squad depth. Purely, we'll keep him purely for squad depth, all right? Purely for squad depth. All right. So Doc, next question, all right? Having played Luke Shaw in a centre back position for, I think, the second time in this week, right? So do you think that Harry Maguire has fallen down further down the starting for the selection for the centre back?
Quite clear that Ten Hag is sending out a message that he doesn't like Harry Maguire, right? Again, so far I think in the two games Shaw has performed admirably well in that central defensive role. But then what happens is, I think Malaysia is very average, especially going forward. Defensively, he was not bad. Actually, even when Adama came on, I expected to have a tough time, right? But he actually, defensively, he's not bad. He's quite safe on the left side. The problem is going forward is totally out, I think. Shaw is probably better. And also, I don't know how this will hold up when you play bigger teams. Like when they play Haaland and Man City, which is coming up soon as well, right? I don't know whether Shaw will be your first choice, but by that time I think Martinez should be fully fit and back in the squad as well. Maybe just a stopgap. But it doesn't bode well for the other central defenders who are sitting on the bench, right? Lindelof and Maguire.
He mentioned Aaron one bicycle, two separate guys. So he mentioned Rashford keeps scoring and making his haters bang their head on the wall.
I wish the haters of other players would also bang their heads on the wall.
No, because they are they are frozen. They don't bang. They don't bang walls. They are frozen.
They will come back after any next goal conceded. No.
Okay, Sujay mentioned, to be honest, I feel that the substitution of Fred changed the game. Totally agree. I think Christian Eriksen was a bit off today, a bit lethargic. I mean, in a way, Raj, do you feel like our players seem lethargic today? Especially in the first half. It's like, I don't know, up from the game of that day against Nottingham Forest, I was expecting much more from them right from the start. So I don't know, hangover or something, Christmas hangover, party too much or what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's the effects of Christmas party. And then I just saw a status somewhere. Someone just posted that Marcus Rashford admitted that he missed the game because he overslept, which means everyone went partying and everyone went back to the game except for Marcus Rashford, probably slept more. So it looks like it, but honestly, the team looked lethargic, but they picked up after some time. Or probably it was the fans that were playing into the players' heads, because I think today the Mourinho was really, really stacked with Wolves fans wanting the team to do well. And then you have the animated manager who is more animated than Looney Tunes cartoons, jumping up and down. His hair is flying left and right. I don't know what was he trying to prove there. And then you have those kind of things happening around you as well. But in all honesty, I think Rashford really stepped up today. I mean, we needed that moment of individual brilliance, which we always used to see last time. I think we need those kind of moments, clutch moments in certain games. And today, Rashford really stepped up when it mattered the most. And 3 points is 3 points. Let's look forward to the next game.
Okay, I mean, Erik Ten Hag appointing Maguire as captain but not playing, and saying Ronaldo part of the plan but not play him. Erik Ten Hag is a liar or scammer. Hey, enough of Ronaldo lah. Come on lah. Let him have his career. I mean, he made 200 mil lah, right? But he made 200 mil lah. Okay, so whatever we want to say, whatever we kecam ke apa, we shock sendiri, but that guy his bank account shock lah, right? Okay, Adam Koo mention, apa benda ni weh, ni macam lah kasih tutup buku 2022, bukan macam team ayam, kena bagi 2 own goals baru menang. I didn't really watch the highlights. I don't know how Nunes...
No lah, that defender, that Leicester defender can give a run of money for Maguire lah.
What's his name, buddy?
I don't know what the hell was he doing. I think Rice or Kais or something.
Okay, so Jai, I think we really pretty much covered pretty much everything already. So Jai, for this untuk New Year yang akan datang ni 2023, so apa expectation you untuk Manchester United, dan maybe message kepada semua kawan-kawan kita kat Jom United?
Hari ni kita menang dan kita duduk back 4, right? Betul tak? Kita duduk tangga keempat, betul?
Number 4, yeah, correct.
Nombor 4. So I hope United tidak akan lari daripada drama, termasuklah fan-fan dia juga. Fan-fan dia pun tak lari daripada drama. So kita akan tunggu banyak drama, sebab sekarang ni kita tengah tunggu siapa yang nak sponsor United, siapa yang nak ambil United, dan siapa yang berada untuk menggantikan CR selain daripada kita ada Anthony Martial. So dekat mana kesudahannya Harry Maguire, masih ada dekat bench ke, ataupun kena jual ke, ataupun tak main langsung, kita tak tahu. So yang paling mustahak dia, kita as a fan kena reunited lah, whatever pun. Manchester tetap Manchester United, kita as a fan. Dan I hope kita dapat benda yang positif daripada gameplay kita, dan kita dapat menghiburkan, game yang menghiburkan. Kita tak perlu nak bergantung pada tim lain untuk skor, macam Adam kata tadi. So I hope kita berada di tangga keempat, ketiga, whatever yang duduk yang untuk kita pergi ke Champions League. Itu antara Kita tak payah fikir pasal cup apa whatever, kita just fikir pada gameplay kita dan kita just fikir pada apa yang kita berada di ada sekarang ni untuk kita tahu dekat mana kita punya distance. So itulah harapan untuk 2023 lah for me. Pasal CR7 is a moment kita dah rasa sebelum ni dia a god kita. Kalau korang nak berdebat ke apa whatever pun, dia tetap kita punya GOAT. Dia tetap. So sekarang dia dah pergi ke Arab, kita masih ada dekat sini. So hopefully kita just enjoy apa yang kita ada sekarang dekat United.
Okay, Doc, expectations for 2023 Manchester United, and also maybe any messages to the fans, the owners maybe.
I think the next few weeks are going to be really big weeks though for us. After the league game against Bournemouth, I think we got both the cup competitions coming in. Everton in the FA Cup and then Charlton in the League Cup. If we can actually get through that, then we have league games against Man City and Arsenal. So the new year is going to be a big year, big challenge. If we can actually get through the first month, I think then we will really know where we are, what we'll be challenging for this year. I think if we can get good results against City and Arsenal, possibility of a challenging for the league title, maybe. Who knows? In the new year.
Okay, so Raj, how about you? Expectations 2023. Any messages for the owners, the outgoing owners and also the new owners?
I really hope that Eric Ten Hag gets back in the January transfer window and we get proper players in. We need players. We desperately need players. Secondly, I don't want to see Maguire as the captain of Manchester United beyond 2023. That's the biggest wish as a Manchester United fan. I don't want to even see him in Manchester United beyond 2023. So let's hope that happens. And thirdly, I think Eric Ten Hag should be given time. Should be given time to nurture this team. He's building something, but the problem is, it's always been that board's problem, right? That they don't back a manager fully. They give you some, and then after that they pull the plug, and they expect you to actually survive without a ventilator in ICU. That's how it is, right? So I really hope the manager gets backed as we look forward to 2023, and I just hope that this is a start for something for us as Manchester United fans to be happy and to look for, and hopefully one trophy in 2023.
Okay, looking at where we are standing right now, I think the league.
Dom, tambah sikit.
Ya, Jai, sila.
Ada dua perkara lagi. Satu perkara lagi, kita harapkan pengambil-alihan owner baru ni lebih bagus daripada yang kita ada sekarang ni. So cepat-cepatlah Glazer keluar daripada United. Dan yang kedua, yang terakhir, I nak sampaikan mesej yang Smurf, tolonglah jangan merajuk lagi. Itu je.
Smurf tak pernah merajuk. Kau cakap macam ni yang live kan, dia terus hilang 1 tahun lagi mati. But no matter what, Smurf, we love you, we always love you, and we want you here live talking to us right now. Okay, but anyway, back to Manchester United. Okay, right where we are sitting right now, we are sitting 4th place with 1 game in hand. 32 points. Newcastle 34 points with I think they already played 17 games. I think they'll be playing they'll be playing Arsenal or something soon, right? Is it Arsenal?
They're playing Leeds today, and I think they're playing Arsenal.
Arsenal is I think soon the next game after that, right? So I think we are in a very good position to actually be in the mix for maybe top 3 or maybe top 2 in a way, and maybe by the end of the season we can actually hit top 2. Yeah, that is a far cry lah. But then
it's a miracle.
Keeping myself level-headed, I think we can actually make it top 3 lah. I think shouldn't be a problem lah, right? So hopefully, like what Raj mentioned, hopefully we get the backing we need. Like again, we don't have a plan B, so I think we are actually limiting Eric Ten Hag's ability as a manager and one with the tools that we are giving him. So please support Eric Ten Hag, get the players in, all right? Anthony Martial, wake up, where you should have scored the header just now. Okay, so to finish off this episode, man of the match, okay? We're gonna start with Dog, man of the match.
Come on. There was only one man in the match today, dude. The man
Marcus
who pulled up
Rashford.
2 saves to keep that clean sheet and bring us the 3 points. Please, for God's sake, renew his contract. We extend it and renew his contract. That man between the posts has saved us how many points? How many games have we won 1-0 this season?
With improved wages or reduction in the wages?
He's such a sweet fellow. He wants to play on by cutting his own wages. Where
Right,
can you find players like that? That is really playing for the badge.
If he actually if he volunteered to reduce his wages, right? Okay, he's my goalkeeper, he's my. Until then, I'm still skeptical, right? I'm still skeptical. Okay, Raj, man of the match.
Well, for not screwing up the game entirely, I'll give it to Harry Maguire. I was very worried when he came on. I thought we are done. Is this going to end up as 1-1 and he's going to screw up everyone's New Year? Thank God that didn't happen. But no, just joking. David De Gea. It's between David De Gea and Rashford, but I think taking into account that Rashford only came in second half, I think De Gea kept us in the game with one crucial save in the first half, one in the beginning of the second half, and one crucial save right at the end of the second half. So two very, very important saves. The game could have been 2-1 if not for those two very good saves. Especially I think Ruben Neves free kick, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was fantastic.
That was a very good free kick and a fantastic save.
Okay, Jai, man of the match.
Varane main dengan Luke Shaw, nampak chemistry dia sangat baik tau. Sebab Luke Shaw bukan CB tengah, dia selalu main left. So kita tahu dia punya priority, kelebihan dia. Tetapi nampak dia semakin bagus bermain dengan Varane daripada game Nottingham Forest ke game yang hari ni. Tetapi bila David De Gea save bola free kick daripada pemain Wolf dan ada buat save yang last minute tu, so I pilih David De Gea jugalah. Walaupun I rasa nak pilih Luke Shaw, tapi I pilih David De Gea.
Saya myself, I at first nak pilih Marcus Rashford sebagai man of the match. But since #no discipline, man of the match goes to David De Gea. And also, he didn't use his chest this time. He actually used his hands. And with that, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. All right, like usual, like, share, subscribe. Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Good night.
Selamat tahun baru.